50 days until top surgery. Really excited. You excited still? There's 20 days till top surgery. I'm really excited. I'm getting it done at Sydney on the 29th of January. But I'm also kind of nervous about COVID shutting everything down again and then having to have everything rescheduled. But hopefully that doesn't happen and I don't have to wait any longer. But yes, 20 days. There's 10 days until top surgery and tomorrow's my pre-op appointment, all the way in Sydney, so I'll bring you guys to that. I'm getting pretty nervous about surgery because I've never had surgery before. I had the option of doing the surgery through Medicare, but that the waiting list is, oh my god, so long. So I'm going through private, and it's costing a lot of money. So altogether it's like $15,000. But I'm lucky enough to have been able to save up enough. Had to take out a loan, my first loan. I'm now officially an adult. But yeah, well worth it. To get to my pre-op appointment for top surgery, I had to get up early and catch the train into Sydney, which took about 4.5 hours. Once I got to Central Station, I jumped onto another train to Circular Quay, then I grabbed some lunch and headed straight to Pure Aesthetics, where my appointment was with Dr. Merton. I arrived early as planned and ate my lunch in the botanical gardens across the street. This is the view from the waiting area. This is my bag of goodies that I got from my appointment with some pre-op and post-op care. Then I took the train back home. I'm making a second video showing what's in my goodie bag, so it should be up right now. What I got in my bag of goodies from my pre-op appointment for top surgery. First up, we have some pre-op care. I'm to have a shower the night before and the morning of my surgery, and to use this stuff as body lotion on my chest to get rid of as much bacteria as possible. Next up, we have some post-op care. I'm to wear this compression binder for 3 whole weeks after the procedure. Some more post-op care. I am to put this tape over my scars and change them once a week. And lastly, we have scar cream. I'm to start using this 8 weeks post-op to try and help the scars with healing. So that's everything that was in the bag. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and I'll try to answer them best I can. Thank you for watching. Bye. Well worth it. So there's 5 days until top surgery, and I've been using these paper chains as kind of like a little countdown. Each chain is a day. So right now I've got 5 up there, as you may have seen in other videos in the background. I've still got the rest of the chain, but I'll be using it as decoration afterwards. I've been told that my surgery should take about 2.5 to 3 hours, and also that unfortunately my scars will join in the middle because my chest is just too big. It is disappointing, but I also remember another thing that they said, that you know, check your old scars, see how they've turned out. After a couple of years, they've just turned white/clear and you can barely even see them. So, trying to stay positive. Tomorrow's my top surgery. Tomorrow. It's happening tomorrow. It's happening in a few hours. Kind of feels unreal despite me sitting here in the hotel room I've just had my shower and I've got to have the next one tomorrow morning. I've got to be at the hospital at 9:45. I'm the first one on my surgeon's list for the day. I'm at the hotel now with my mum. She's going to be my support person, driving me and, you know, doing that sort of stuff. It's a mother. I'm not allowed to eat any food from midnight tonight, and I'm not allowed to drink anything from 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's finally going to happen. Oh my god. It's been nearly 2 weeks since my top surgery. Sorry I haven't posted anything. I've kind of just been resting. I also got, as you can see, a haircut during that time. The surgery went well. When I woke up, I had drains in the sides, under my arms, and I had those in until I was about to leave the next morning, so I didn't have to stay very long. I could leave the next day after surgery, which I did. Tomorrow is my 2-week post-op. Usually it's a 1-week post-op, but because I opted for the no nipples for multiple reasons, which I'll talk about in a later video, I don't have to go in for a 1-week post-op. It's 2-week for me. I have a few video ideas, so watch out for those. Like one of them's what I wore to bind before the surgery. I'll show you guys my chest and see how that's like. I know that not very many people choose to go no nipples for top surgery, so I know that'll be weird. Like it is pretty weird at first, but I've gotten used to it. I'm pretty happy with it. So yesterday was my 2 weeks post-op appointment, which was just to mainly check on the incisions and see how they're healing, to change the tape that was over the top of them, and to check for any fluid built up into the skin. And I would have to say that they're looking pretty good. So it was a little bit tricky to get the tape off of my incisions because the stitches kept getting really stuck to the tape. My doctor ended up having to cut some of the stitches because they just would not get off the tape, and we just couldn't get the tape off without cutting a few stitches. So now I'll be changing my tape dressings once a week on my scars up until I think it was the 2-month mark, which is then when I'll be able to start my scar cream. Because I live out in the country and my surgeon's all the way in Sydney, and I really didn't want to have to take the train all the way back into Sydney and then take it all the way back just to be in Sydney for like an hour, 2 hours. So I was allowed to go to my local GP for the 2-week post-op appointment and let him do it instead of going to the surgeon, which would normally be what would happen, that I'd go to him for the post-op appointment. All that my surgeon requested was that I get photos taken of how it's healing and everything, so then he can see if there's anything wrong. The next post-op appointment that I have is 2 months post-op, and I have to go into Sydney for that one. I would like to kind of show you guys the photos of how my scars are healing, but I feel like TikTok would take it down. I'm allowed to take my vest off for a little bit every day, just have like a little rest. So I'm going to do that today and show you some shirts. We'll see how they look with a flat chest. Right, let's go just to see. This just feels so good. It is so good looking down. My Steven Universe shirt.
Oh, it looks so good when I look down.
You said that you loved me and I trusted you. I know that you lied now, yeah, I won't be fooled. I'm not gonna get caught up in your insecure love. I don't want any of that insecure love.